What's up everyone? Today's video is going to be dedicated to the best cream products out there. Summer is in full force right now, and so I found myself personally reaching for cream products more often, and specifically multitasking cream products. So I thought I would share those along with a ton of others that I have, and have had some of these for quite some time now, so they certainly stood the test of time, because I know that a lot of us might be in the same boat. Cream products can be great because whether you're using them with your existing, like mixing them in with your foundation, or using them over top to create a lot of natural looking layers, they can be really long lasting, but still look super natural and healthy and often glowy when they are done right. A bad cream formula can totally mess up a look, especially if you're layering them and they like move around your base or they don't dry down completely or set. You know, those aren't the kind of cream products we talk about today. So these are products with formulas that will definitely withstand the heat, look beautiful on the skin, look natural on the skin, and they're just generally a dream to use. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so my first pick is kind of a trip down memory lane, maybe the product that first ever inspired me to try cream makeup, cream eyeshadow at the very least. MAC's paint pots. I recently repurchased 3 shades when Ulta had them. I think I have hair in my mouth. When Ulta was having them half off during their 21 Days of Beauty sale. So I picked up 3 shades because it's been a formula that I've always loved, especially under my powder eyeshadows, but they're very pigmented, very opaque, like easily built to be opaque across the lid, so you can totally wear them as cream shadows as well. They last all day on me, they don't crease, they don't fade, they don't crumble away. Just an overall stellar formula, and the shades that I have are Painterly, which is a soft, cool light nude with pink undertones. Then there is Soft Ochre, which is a soft warm light nude with yellow undertones. And then I also picked up Groundwork, which is a medium nude, and I think it's on the cooler side, but I also don't know that it is as cool as something like Painterly where the pink undertones are as strong. But all of these are awesome for wearing alone or under your shadow. Next is kind of a drugstore equivalent to a paint pot. It's the Revlon ColorStay Cream Shadows. The 2 shades I have are 710, which is a super soft champagne, and 730, which is more of a pink champagne, still very soft and cool. And these I think do just as good a job as paint pots, but they are shimmery, and I don't know, there might be like 1 or 2 matte shades in the Revlon collection. Mattes are kind of hard to come by within this cream shadow formula, so these are really great for shimmers and kind of make them even better for wearing solo, I think. The shimmer gives them a little bit more dimension for just a one and done sort of look across the lid. But if you're looking for something matte and something that's a little bit closer to your skin tone, you'd probably be best off looking to MAC. Okay, now moving into some more colorful eye picks. The Almay Velvet Foil Cream Shadow Collection has a ton of fun colors to play with. The 2 that I picked up here, I actually have a separate review on, but in a nutshell, it's an awesome formula that I love. The 2 shades that I have are Paradise Found, which is a beautiful olive green, kind of a metallic, soft metallic finish, as well as Ruby Glam, which is, even though it says ruby, I would not say it's a red. I'd say it's like a purpley kind of fuchsia, again with a soft metallic finish. Both of these are beautiful, kind of thicker formula, especially compared to the next pick on my list, which is from Sydney Grace Beauty. Such an underrated product, period, in general out there in the beauty community, but also from the brand Sydney Grace. I think they're known for their powder eyeshadows, but their creams, don't sleep on these cream shadows, guys. You get a ton of product, first of all, for the price of them. The pigment is insane. The finishes are so multifaceted. I'm actually just wearing one of these on my eyes right now. I did a review of these. It's the same shadow I wore in that video too, just because I can't get enough of it. It's so multifaceted and dimensional on the eyes, but the reality is I'm just wearing one shadow on my eyes today. It is the shade Master Plan. It's like a trichrome of a soft limey / seafoam green that fades into a magenta lilac kind of situation. It's just so beautiful, but then I also have these other shades, Cliff Jumping, I Don't Know, and Scrooge. Actually another really pretty multichromatic shade because it's like a lime greeny gold that goes into more of a deeper teal. There are just so many gorgeous shades in this collection, especially given the quality of the formula. You know, like they dry down totally to a powder finish. They don't budge or crease or anything like that. And the colors are just insane. Now moving on to face products, and these I feel are a little bit harder to get right formula-wise because unlike a cream eyeshadow product, more often than not, you're layering these over your foundation and concealer, maybe powder, whatever it is you like to wear as your base. that's what these are going to have to interact well with, and that can just sometimes be harder. So they're harder to find, but definitely out there. First, let's start with bronzers. I love the Huda Beauty Tan Tour. If you've been here on the channel for the past few weeks, few months at least, ever since I picked this up, I've been using the pants off of it. Basically, it's kind of like a cream mousse almost, and I think that texture is what lends it best to being the easiest to blend in with literally whatever is on your face at the time, or worn alone. It has this really interesting quality where you can build it up for a good amount of pigment, but you can also sheer it out, so if you don't want to wear foundation, it looks like you have a natural bronze to your skin without looking like you're wearing a streak of bronzer across your face. Kind of like if I were to just apply a powder bronzer to my skin without foundation or concealer or anything, it would look like I have like a streak of bronzer, and because this is cream, it just melts beautifully in with your skin. You can really buff it out to total sheerness, so it's like a hint of tint on your skin, and as a result, you could wear just this and look like a bronzed goddess. Or you could layer it up and go full on glam. Like it lends itself to being so versatile. Equally as versatile, but in a slightly different way, are those from BareMinerals. They're cream/liquid bronzers. These do lean more towards the liquid sides, but I still consider them a cream product. These are the BarePro Glow Bronzers in the shade Faux Tan, which I'm wearing today, and the shade Warmth. I have a whole video dedicated to reviewing the BarePro Glow line because they came out with a ton of highlighters here too. They're absolutely gorgeous, but these are nice because they blend in just as naturally if you're going to apply them over your foundation like I did today. They blend in just as naturally as the Huda Beauty Tan Tour does. However, because they're closer to a liquid consistency, you can also mix them in with your face and body products to tint those as well and do like large scale tanning. If you need to like adjust the color of your foundation or body glow or whatever it is you're trying to do, these let you mix them in a little bit, well, a lot easier than working with something more like a solidified mousse. So I would totally recommend both of these. I think it just comes down to how you want to use them. Next is another relative oldie but goodie, and definitely a cream formula you can't ignore, the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighters. These, it was love at first try. The second I tried these, I knew they were going to be mainstays in my collection, and I continue to come back to them. They're basically like these soft, moussey, cushiony type highlighters that provide super high shine. They melt so easily into the skin. I prefer to apply them with my finger for like maximum pigment, but you can see, I mean, I'm wearing it today and you can see me applying it in the clip that I'll show here, but even though they're very pigmented, they're easily just worn as a light hint of shimmer across the cheeks without looking like it's clumpy and chunky sort of shimmer. Very finely milled, but you can also layer it up to be ultra blinding, which I love in a highlighter as a quality. And the formula with these is just so light and airy, it feels like you're wearing nothing. Sometimes with cream or gel or liquidy cream, whatever those hybrids are, they can kind of feel like you're wearing something sticky or thick or heavy on your skin as they dry down. And this, I mean, it blends into like nothing. It makes your skin feel super soft, but it dries down to a totally powdery finish, but it doesn't look like a powder. It still keeps your skin looking like very dewy and healthy, not moist, but dewy and healthy. And these are actually a really similar formula to my last pick, but my last picks I'm so excited about because they're multitaskers. You don't just wear them on your cheeks, but also your lips and your eyes for blush as bronzer. They're the Lancome Le Monochromatique, and that's all they say. It doesn't say, they're called Le Monochromatique. I bought 3 shades of these. I have Soiree, which is what I'm wearing on my cheeks and my lips today. I also have this beautiful bronze called A la Mode, and I have a clip of me applying it to my eyes. It's a little bit shimmery and deep for me to wear as a bronzer, but I know they do have lighter and more satiny shades in this collection that would flatter my skin tone as a bronzer. And then I also picked up one of my favorites because you know I can never resist a good iridescent duochrome. This is the shade Magique, and it is this frosty white base but then has this iridescent purpley pink shift to it that is absolutely amazing. Not only as wearing as a highlighter, but then you can put it, I mean, obviously as eyeshadow. It's really soft and pretty on the eyes, or you can put it in the center of your lips to add a little bit of glitz, really bring forward the center of your lips to make your lips look fuller. Just overall add some beautiful texture pretty much wherever you want it across your face. Definitely an underrated find from Lancome in my book, I think. So those are all of my cream product picks. I'm sure I left some out. I'm sure you have a ton more that I've never even tried or heard of. So please let us know down in the comment section below what your favorites are. Besides that, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.